Hi, hello, welcome to the Power of G. If you're new here, my name is Galen. If you're not, welcome back. Welcome back, beautiful. Welcome back, Cotter. In the past couple of months, we started watching Sister Wives, and we would do this thing called Sister Wives Sunday. And now that I'm working, I don't really necessarily have a chance to do Sister Wives Sunday quite the way I want to anymore. But I think that I saw the trailer first and foremost. The trailer was shared in our group me, and oh my god, this new season looks like it is going to be amazing. What's so funny about it is that they recorded it so long ago that Christine has since married this man that she's going on her date with. It's hilarious to watch. And I kind of wanted to do a little reaction to it. Ew. I'm gonna be 100% honest with y'all. I'm gonna be upfront. At the time of recording this, I don't know yet if I want to do like a rewatch podcast and go through this show, or if I just want to start here and do like a reaction podcast. I'm kind of thinking that I'm going to do like a reaction podcast to the actual show as it's coming out, because I just feel like it's going to be a lot of work to go back and watch that show. So what I may do over the course of the next couple of weeks until it comes back, I'm thinking I may just do like a cute little reaction, or maybe have some discussions about it and release it on here. And by here, I mean on our Power of G podcast. I do want to do that, but then I also am in a place where I want to do a video version for YouTube, but girl, I don't know. That's a lot, cuz we like I really want to do a video version for YouTube. But I don't know. I don't know yet. And I know I probably should have waited until I had it a little bit more under control. And kind of had it a little bit more planned out, but we've been doing Sister Wives Sunday for months. I mean, literal months at this point. So I figured Sister Wives is coming back on, like, I think September 15th or something like that. So, you know, I gotta capitalize on it. Wait, will I still be? I think that might be when I'm going on my charm trip. Anyway, that's me talking out loud. So uh, we'll see. I'm gonna keep y'all updated. So the reason that we're all here is actually for me to talk about the trailer for Sister Wives. So I think it's time for me to go on ahead and get into it. Season 19 is like coming up, and the trailer looked so good. Oh my god! First and foremost, Mary. Okay, there's so much. Like, there's literally so much to discuss. But first and foremost, Mary does this thing where sometimes I'll feel bad for her, but then I don't anymore. And I do feel like Cody kind of like stole her youth from her. I will say that. But at the same time, sometimes Mary she reacts to things in a way that makes it hard for me to root for her. So, like, she's like, Cody and I are divorced. And I'm like, okay. And so at one point, she's like, I'm not going to be part of the ex-wives club, but I'm also not going to be part of the Robin and Cody club, the Robin and Cody club. And I'm like, what is that? What does that mean? It's like Mary does this thing where she still has to throw jabs at people. And I don't get it. Like, girl, just say that you don't want to take sides. You just want to be done with it. That's all you got to say. You know what I mean? But the biggest part to me of Mary's part of the trailer is Cody saying, it's not my fault if I don't love you. It's yours. Cody, oh God. I don't even know if I can actually give my full opinion on this man like that, because whatever, but this man, the way that Cody treats these women really should be studied. And I don't just mean studied like we should talk about it. I mean, like, there needs to be like a trained professional that sits down and really looks at the way that Cody acts, because it amazes me that anyone could stay in his orbit. You know, my thing with Robin is like, of course she's gonna stay in his orbit because she's Robin and she's comfortable. She knows she's good. Actually, you know what? Speaking of Robin, at one point in the trailer, Robin says that she feels like the idiot who got left behind, and then they show her sitting on like this bench, right? And so, of its own accord, it's so funny to talk about because, like, I don't know what to make of it. I don't know whether she's, I don't think that she's saying like she feels like an idiot for being with Cody. Because the thing about Robin is that Robin is a very good actress and she plays sad really well. And she does a really good job of making us feel like she's so conflicted. Now, I don't know how this woman feels because I don't know her, but she does a really good job, I think, of making us feel like she truly is going through it. And seeing her sit on that bench and saying she feels like the idiot that got left behind. Robin's storyline is that she thought that she was gonna be old and sitting on the porch with her sister wives, and they were gonna be like drinking toilet bowl wine and whatever else, and that's fine. That's fine. And so they stole that from her, and that's fine. So now she feels like the idiot that got left behind. But it's like, you know the person that Cody is. You couldn't possibly think that anyone was going to stay there for any real length of time once you got there and added your foolishness into the mix. But she does. And the thing about Robin that I find hilarious, that really got on my nerves at first, is the fact that Robin wants us to feel sorry for her. And I can never tell what's fake and what's not. Like, I can never, you know what I mean? Like, I can never tell that distinction of like, this is a moment where she's not feeling it. And then this is a moment where she is putting on for the camera. I can never tell. I can never tell with this woman. And it's it's like how she has had the same demeanor for what, 14 years now, and she just sits there and she's like, I just feel like the idiot that got left behind. Okay, well, maybe you are. Have you thought about that? Maybe you are. And it's like, you're stuck with Cody. And speaking of Cody, Cody is just insufferable, and I think that he gets off on these women in some way still being tied to him, because I think he wants that like level of control. And so seeing seeing Mary move off, and then seeing Janelle talking about getting a lawyer, girl, be for real. This is like some next level stuff. This is some absolute next level stuff. And I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it, because on one hand, I feel like it's sad that she has to go there. And then on the other hand, I just want Janelle to be done with it. But she can't be done with it because he's not going to let her be done. And even Christine is just sitting there like, I don't know what's going to happen. Like, Christine is literally just looking at Janelle like, girl, you might have to. I don't know what else to tell you. And it's not funny. I'm not laughing because it's funny. I'm laughing because it's actually like very sad. Oh, and then there's one part where Cody says that it's like a teenage drama. He is the most drama filled person that I think I've ever seen. And the fact that he wants it like this, and then he'll try to complain and be like, it's like a teenage drama. Cody, please. And oh my God, my jaw dropped to the floor when Cody said it's not divorce that sucks. It's marrying the wrong person that does. You could have bought me for a penny. In for a penny, in for a pound. Because, like I said, I do feel bad for Mary, because, like I said, I feel like this man did steal her youth from her, and I feel like I feel like Mary was not always like this cynical individual. I feel like she probably has been like a happy person at some point, but Cody took that from her. But anyway, so Hearing him say that, I couldn't imagine how she actually felt in that moment. And then when we cut to her and she's saying like, what sucks is not telling me this 32 years ago. Can you imagine having been married to somebody for over 30 years and they look you in the face and they say that divorcing you is not the part that sucks? Being married to the wrong person is what sucks. Girl, I'm sorry, we would have had to scrap. Like literally right then and there, we would have had to scrap. I'm talking about full on hands being thrown in the middle of the street, neighbors coming outside in their bonnets. We would have been in the street fighting because there is no way you're gonna look me in my face after 30 plus years. We have a child together that married doesn't anyway. Anyway, so we have a child together because the reason I got mad about that is because Mary, be for real. Be for real. You can't accept your child. Galen, no. So my problem is you're not gonna play in my face like that. And after 30 plus years, even if you don't want to be with me anymore, you're not gonna play with me. You're not going to. It's not gonna happen. You're not gonna play on my emotions like that. But that's Cody. That's what Cody does. Cody will play in people's face like it is nobody's business. And he will expect you to sit there and take it. Then we cut to him saying, it's civil war. Civil war. Cody, shut up, man. And y'all, anyway, outside of all of that foolishness, outside of all of that, Christine looks so happy with David. This woman is just like glowing. He's already at parties with her family. And the fact that like they're making this big deal, and then you got what's his name, Cody, standing around looking stupid, and then you got Mary being like, oh, I need to find a man. And it's like, girl, be I don't even know the context of that scene. It might not even be it might not even be in the same episode. But for some reason, I could see Mary being the person that would like stand at somebody's wedding and be like, I need to find a man. Now, again, we've already watched Christine marry this man. We've literally watched Christine marry this man, walk down the aisle. We have watched the special. So it's just funny to go back and watch like and just pretend like we don't know what's gonna happen. You know what? Because I forgot to bring this up earlier about Robin, because in this trailer, Robin says something so interesting. First off, the fact that she never says feeling, she says feeling. But anyway, I guess that's her accent. I'm assuming that's her accent where she's from. But anyway, she's talking to Cody and she basically tells him like, I'm having trouble respecting you. I was like, what? What do you mean? I was like, wait. Is that? But the way she phrases it, she doesn't say like, I'm having trouble respecting you. She's like, I'm having trouble like losing respect for you. Like, I think it was two different things she kind of said, but it was the same thing, if that makes any sense. So I'm just like, wait a minute. So, but as we've gone back and we've watched some of the older episodes, Robin reads Cody. And I think that she reads Cody because she fully knows that he's not going to do anything to her. You know, like he's not going to fight her. He's not going to go back and forth with her. It's going to be very, we're cooling, we're chilling, we're minding our business. And it's very interesting to see because he's like, I can't even get it right with you. It's so funny watching them because we know they don't fall apart. That's the thing. It's like you can't say like, I genuinely believe, and I mean this in every sense of the word, I think that Robin is just given TV. I really do. I think Robin is just given TV at this point. Like she knows what they're going to use as sound bites. She knows what they're going to put in the trailer. She knows what people are probably going to be talking about. Like Robin is making television. And girl, that's her prerogative at this point because I don't know what's going on. I have no idea what's going on. I don't understand it. I just want to see why they're standing in snow and talking about she's losing respect for him. I need to know. And then, oh God, have mercy. The fact that he's still trying to gaslight Janelle and pretend like they could possibly be together is actually insane. The fact that he's trying to pretend like he and Janelle still have something there, like they still have something going on, like they could still make it work, is actually insane. It really truly is. Because you have played in this woman's face for years. You you have cussed at her, y'all have had argument, all this and that, and you think that y'all can still make it work. I think that he I think that he thinks that Janelle, for whatever reason, is the most susceptible to him, and like he thinks that he can still kind of like control her, when Janelle is saying, like, I've told him before, over and over again, that we're not gonna work. It's not gonna work. And I just don't know what it is about, I guess, her, that he thinks he can control. I don't get it. Like, I don't understand why he thinks that he's gonna be able to make Janelle come back to him. And then he's telling Mary, like, just foolishness. Just talking to her crazy. It's hard on all sides and all this and that. He makes Mary start cussing. Mary literally starts to cuss. And he's like, I wish I never would have even married her. And he looks like a vampire when he says it. It's the creepiest thing. But the biggest part, again, that I want to say is, and I want to go back to this. Cody says, blame yourself if I don't love you. Okay. There's a lot in that statement. And it would take longer probably than any of us have for me to unravel. But when Cody says this, I want to make something clear. This trailer was like 2.5 minutes. And we've been talking for like 15 minutes at this point. Listen, I have a lot of thoughts. But Cody saying that, he always puts blame on other people. He doesn't ever take any sort of responsibility for his own actions, and he always finds a way to put it on someone else. But even for Cody, saying that you should blame yourself if I don't love you, that's a next level, like, narcissistic statement. Even for him, even for Cody, that is a next level narcissistic statement. Because for him to say something like that, it how can you blame somebody for the feelings that you have that you never told them that you had? Like, that's insane. And then, even more to that point, it's not even just about blaming them for feelings that you have. It's also about the fact that you're saying that there was something so inherently wrong with what they were doing, with how they were, with whatever else, and da 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 da, that you just couldn't love them. It gives him this air of superiority, like they should try to please him, but they just don't. And that's what bothers me about Cody, is he always acts like everyone needs to be trying to please him. He acts like everyone needs to be doing whatever they can to make him comfortable. And I'm just glad that they've all gotten away from him, because honestly, kind of, Robin deserves him, because Robin knows how to play his game, but she's gonna give him enough pushback to make TV. Ooh, she's gonna give him enough pushback to make TV, but at the end of the day, she doesn't care. It just kind of is what it is. But the other three, I'm so glad, especially like Christine and Janelle, they deserve the world, because they put in work for years. The two of them put in work for years to try to keep that family together. And the two of them, if nobody else, they deserve that happy ending. And I don't know. This is, ugh, child, when I tell you that the trailer was so messy, and I feel like what's gonna happen is, like, the season is probably gonna be like a couple of episodes will be messy, and then, like, outside of that, it'll just be like, whatever. Like, we're just gonna watch them live their normal lives, and that's fine. I mean, that's fine. Not everything has to be filled with drama, so I give them that. I'm okay with it. And at the same time, I'm like, girl, I just need to see what's going to happen. I just need to see how we got from point A to point B. Janelle is chilling. I don't think Janelle is worried about a man. I really don't. I don't think Janelle is worried about having a man. I think Janelle is just worried about building the best life for herself and her children that she possibly. I mean, her kids, are grown, but I'm still saying like building the best life that she can for herself. That's what I think that Janelle is worried about. Christine clearly is worried about her is taking control of her happiness, and I live for that. So, and Mary, I guess, is gonna go live in a bed and breakfast. I'm not 100% sure. Or is it an Airbnb? Is it an Airbnb or is it a? Wait a minute. A bed and breakfast is a B&B, Caitlin. Oh my God. Sometimes I have to say things out loud for it to make sense because I think I'm smart, but I don't think that I have common sense sometimes. And so when I say things, I have to really go down Sesame Street to make it make sense. But anyway, those are my little thoughts on the Sister Wives season. I think this is 19 trailer reaction. Um these are my thoughts on the reaction. Okay, y'all, I promise you, I'm gonna get better. We're gonna get better. We're gonna get better as time goes on. I promise you. Those are my thoughts on the season 19 trailer. It's my reaction to the trailer. Um I still don't know if we're gonna do like a video format at any point or if we're just gonna do the audio version. I'm not 100% sure, but either way, you can find me on YouTube. I know for sure you're gonna be able to find me here. I say here. I mean, you're gonna be able to find me on the Power of G podcast for sure on Apple Music. Not on Apple Music, on Apple Podcasts and on Spotify. Um, if you do find me on YouTube, it's gonna be at Real Life with G. That's my vlogging slash reality TV channel. I created it a couple of months ago, and I feel like I kind of thought I had a direction to go with it, and then I realized I kind of didn't know what I wanted to do. But now I think this is where that's going to be the home. That's going to be the home of this. And then you'll be able to find me on there. You'll be able to find me here. And I want this to be very loosey goosey. So there's not gonna be a lot of editing. There's probably not gonna be any editing. Because I'm kind of in this era where I can appreciate how things really are. And something like this, I think it's fun just to have like that reaction and it kind of be like we're watching it together. Even like now, I know you can't see me, but I kind of want it to be like, like you can hear me be like, oops, like I dropped the thing earlier and whatever else. I kind of want it to be like we're watching it together because that's one of my fondest memories from the past couple of months since I've been unemployed. Is being able to watch Sister Wives together. That has been one of the like highlights, one of the best things that happened. And I really wanted to still have that kind of like feel like we're watching it together. But anyway, so if you're on YouTube, please feel free to comment your thoughts on Janelle and Christine and the rest. Head on over to my Patreon, Power of G, where you can find so much more. You can find some little behind the scenes snippets of my life, and you can find all kinds of content that I've been creating. And you can just follow me on this journey. So I will see you there, or I will see you on YouTube, or I'll see you on the podcast land, or however you find me. You can find me on TikTok at They Call Me Mr. G, and also Life with G. I think it may be Life with G or it's Real Life with G. I don't know. If you find They Call Me Mr. G, it's in my bio. I think it's Real Life with G. So you can find me pretty much anywhere. And I will talk to you later, and I'll see y'all next week for, I don't know yet quite what we're going to be talking about next week, but I'll see you there for it. Bye.